on your mat. Okay, so however comfortable you need to be this morning. Okay, but when you're ready to go, let's breathe on up and down. Again and down. Again. Up and over for me. Side. And again. Over. And again. Last one on each side, guys. Fantastic. Let's all float forwards. Sweep it up. And gently on down. And again. Remember that we are mobilizing through these shoulders. So the mid part of you, that torso, shouldn't be moving. When we come back, we're shoulder rolling backwards. Good stuff. Let's go forwards. Go back again, making those circles a bit bigger. Make them into as big a circle as you want to or need to get these shoulders going. And let's go forwards. We're going to do the same thing, starting off small, a bit bigger. And eventually working into the biggest circles that you want to do. And let's gently relax that down. Well done. Okay, we're going to go into a thoracic twist. We are going to be doing this a little bit later on in the class. So we're just going to get things warmed up a little bit. So we're going to put one hand on top of the other, relax those shoulders down. You're already sitting on your sitting bones, but make sure that you don't cheat. Keep those headlines facing forward. So we're going to rotate round on our out breath. And come on back. Now we are still warming up, so you're not going to get as much range as what you would normally do midway through the class. This is just to tell your spine, look, this is what we're doing later on. Relax it down there for me. Brilliant. Let's make our way down onto our mat. We're going to go onto our back this morning, guys. So, come on down and roll. Okay. So I want you to check your positioning on your mat from your head it needs to be contact with your mat at the back of your head, other side of your nose. Yeah? Then you've got your shoulders nicely on the mat, shoulder blades relaxed, rib cage relaxed, your abdomen and core structures that sit within there need to be gently switched on, just 20 to 30% of your maximum contraction. Then we've got our legs, hips, knees and ankles all in alignment. Okay? So, let's get these legs warmed up, shall we? Let's heel slide first. As we take that leg away, make sure that your pelvis stays in its neutral position, just where we left it. Coming up, let's now go into our knee raise. So we're going to bring that knee in towards us. It's just encouraging the leg to go a different way. Lovely. Now let's add an extension onto this. So we're going to come up and extend, come down, up, extend that leg. Now, when you do this, it doesn't mean that you need to have a straight leg, okay? But what we're encouraging our hamstrings to do is lengthen at their own pace. So you just straighten your leg to where your leg is comfortable. And then over time, with each repetition, you get a little bit further. Next. Lovely. Last two. Well done. We're now going to take our leg out to the side and our bent leg forward. So we're taking that knee gently out to the side, letting gravity take hold of it. Pulling that hip up, but we're not allowing those pelvic bones to go with the leg. We're staying central and just letting the leg move on its own. This one just needs to be done in your own time. If you go too fast, you're not going to get what you want. Last 2. Next. Up we come. One leg in tabletop. We're circling, guys. Little hip circles. Keep that knee over your hip joint. And let's go the other way. Relax that down for me. Let's do the other side. Up we come. Circle round. Remember, your knee is the writing pencil. That's the bit that's going round. What part of the leg is just there because we can't take it off. And let's go round the other way. Fantastic. Down we go. So those legs should feel nice and warm now. Should be mobile. So all we need to do now is warm up the central part. Okay? So we're going to take those arms up over the top of us in our arm float. As we take them over, we breathe out so that that ribcage can stay nice and relaxed. We breathe in at the top, remember, and we breathe out to come back. That stretch. Don't let your ribcage win the battle. Now we're going to hold ourselves up, so we've got those hands above the chest. We're going to take our legs to come and meet our arms. So one leg comes up into tabletop, the other one comes up to the center. Really make sure that you've got your core nicely activated, because you're going to need it to help you. We're now in our dead book stop position. We're going to take opposite arm and leg away from the midline. And as we do that, we are watching to make sure that our lower back is quite happy with the move that we're doing. Other side. If it's not happy with what you're doing and it's stressed out, your lower back will arch away from your mat. It's doing that, you need to shorten the amount of movement that you're doing. So we reduce the range, or we reduce the level completely and we go down to the floor. Okay? So we've got options here. You don't have to just stop whatever movement that you're doing. That's it. Brilliant. One more each side, guys. Lovely. Bring those legs in. Gently. Place those legs down. We're going to take those hands behind the head and start warming up the abdominals now. We've been using our core muscles all the way through. But now we need to warm up those muscles that are sitting on top. We're going to go on into our crunch. As we crunch, we take ourselves up, hinging from that central point and gently down. So we're bringing that breastbone closer to our pelvis, keeping the head to that same position. Building your hands nice and relaxed. And last one. Well done. Now we can take those hands away from the back of the head and we're going to encourage our roll up. Now a roll up is exactly the same as our crunch position to a point, and then we continue rolling until we're in a sitting position. Don't always get it first time, don't worry about it. And remember, you can use your hands to help you come on through any sticky points that you encounter. So let's get that chin in and start to roll on up. As we roll, there's my sticky point right there. Find and work your way through it. And come up. Gently on down. Reverse, tuck that tailbone under. Place your vertebra gently onto your mat as you go down. Now if you find that you can't get past your sticky point, place your hands down beside you. Use them to help you through, and then work your way up. Alright? Steady on down. Same with your descent. If you're finding that you can't control your speed because you're going to go down in one block, place your hands down and really encourage your spine to work. Right? And down. Last one. Up. Down. Okay. So now we're going to put those two together. We're going to do our combination. So we're coming up into tabletop. Over we go, making it a dead bug. So we're going to do opposite arm and leg twice over. Okay, hold your position. We're going to roll up from here. So we're going to come on up. And we're in our sitting position. Yeah? Then we're coming down. And we're back in dead bug. So back we go. 2. Lovely. Hold. Roll on up. Yeah? And down we come again. Bring those legs up. I'm going to do that one more time. Over. And we roll up this time. We're going to hold it up there. That's it. We're going to come on in. We're now in our thoracic twist position. We need to be sitting on our sitting bones. So right on our sitting bones. If you can't feel the bones on your bum, make sure you do. Elbows nice and relaxed, but around shoulder level. And if you can, legs stretched and toes pointing up. If that's too much for your back or your hamstrings just really won't let you be in a straight position, just let it. Okay? Alright. So we're going to rotate round. Come back. Other side. Here we go. One more each side, everyone. Fantastic. Down we go. Bring those feet together. Gently lower ourselves back down. So we're going to put all of that together. We're going to go and do 2 tempo. Then we're going to do our roll up. We're going to do 2 thoracic twists either side. And then come down and we're going to repeat that 3 times. Alright? Here we go. Remember, maintain control. Alright, this isn't about getting it done fast. This is about being in control of every movement. Maintain. 2. Okay, 1 up. Thoracic twist. Into tempo. Press me. And up into roll up. Here we come. Once you've finished your sequence, just relax. Everyone catch up. Come. In. All done. Down we come. And we're rolling onto our side. Ready for the next part. Okay. So for the next part, we're going to need just a little bit of kicking space at the back. So just make sure that you've got that. Okay. So we're going to be doing our sideline leg raise, and then adding a bit of our flexion and extension afterwards. But you've got options to do that. So we can do all of this next part with the bent leg, is much lighter than a long leg and easier to control. So if you're not feeling great this morning, or you're just, finding that whole section of moving that leg a little bit difficult, go for this option. Then you've got top leg up. So we need that working leg straight, but having the bottom leg bent gives you a little bit more stability. And then you've got top option, which is both legs straight. Okay. As always, we are in a sideline position, so we need those hips stacked at all times. And as you look down, you should be able to see only the first half of your foot. Right. Let's activate that core, just to encourage it to help us through. When you're ready, let's take that top leg up off the bottom leg. Two more. Fantastic. Bring that leg into an active position, guys. So we want that level with the hip. We're now going to bring it into a flexion and extension. Now as we do that, it makes it a little bit harder to maintain that hip stacked position. It is the most important part. Do make sure that it stays there all the way through. Only going as far as your body allows you to go. Last one. Well done. Bring that leg forward. Fantastic. We're not quite done with this leg yet. We're now going to have both legs moving at the same time. Now, yes, we are using the hip, but actually we're encouraging everything up here to work. So those obliques are going to be working quite hard. Okay, so we're going to be doing our double side lift. You're going to need to be a little bit lower so that your body's a bit more streamlined for this one. But we're only lifting as much as we can. Alright, so if you want to lift a tiny little bit, just a second off the floor, that's fine. If you're lifting a bit more, then that just means that you're a little bit more stable and you've got more strength. Okay? So, make sure your hips stacked before we lift. Activate that core, you're going to need that support. And let's lift both of those legs up together. And down. Again. Up. That's nice and smooth. There's no jerky movements, there's no momentum going on. This is just you lifting as much as your muscles can lift you. Whenever you need one. Last one. Well done. Now, I'm going to do the same again, but with both arms over the top. So my top arm is now on top of my forearm. Okay, stop screaming behind my settee, but it's there. Okay, so now you've got the option to just do the upper part of the body, or you can do the upper and lower body together. Alright, so upper body just on its own is just this. So we're lifting the upper part of the body and we're bringing the arm down towards the feet. So we're doing a little bit of a side crunch. Okay? But you can choose to lift the legs at the same time and now make it a progressive exercise. Last one. Well done. Well done. Gently come on up to a sitting position. We're going to swing those legs round. And we're going to do it all again on the other side. So, down we come. That's it. So choose the position that's right for you. Go side by leg raise. Okay. Pick your foot. You only see the front half. Alright. Ready to go? Let's take that top leg up on the bottom leg. Straight up for now. Two more. Lovely. Let's bring that leg into an active position. Level with the hip. Action and extension, guys. Hold the thumb. And gently. One more. Well done. Bring that leg back onto the floor. Good. Drop one down. Okay. So we've got both of those legs on top of each other. Right? Remember just to lift as much as your body can do, not any further than that. Okay? So we're going to lift both of those legs up and gently down. 2 more. Well done. Arms over the top. Remember, you can come up just with your arms and upper body, creating a side crunch, or we come up with our legs, sitting over it. More. Well done. Come on round. Now going on to our tummy. And we're going to bring those hands along by the chest. Coming up into Cobra. If your Cobra is too intense for you this morning, you can modify your Cobra and come down onto your forearms. So you're still getting that stretch and that extension from the lower back without the excessive pressure. Come up and over for me, over those knees. Down we come into child's pose. Okay, up we come to an all pose position. And again, back again. Okay, so we have our all pose position. Check that you've got your wrists underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. And your pelvis is in a neutral position, and we've got the core switched on. We're going to go straight into our Superman, opposite arm and leg. Lifting on up, let's go. And gently down, other side. Really lengthen your body to maintain that lovely tabletop position that we need for our Superman. Very cool here, I'm going to squeeze more. Slightly some off it because it's annoying me, so it must be annoying you guys. Last one. Well done. Come on up. Give those wrists a little bit of a twirl around. Now, when we go back down, you have the option of doing another round of Superman. just like what we've done, or you can choose to bring yourself into your crunch position. So we lengthen out, we bring elbow and knee together, and we lengthen back out. So you do a round of repetitions on one side, then we stop and we do the other side. Okay? You don't get a break. It is a little bit of a faster pace as well, so it is a more advanced group. You guys have all done it before, so you're fine. Alright? It's up to you whether you choose that option this morning. So, I'm going to do the advanced option just so you know where you're at. But if you want to do another round of Superman, by all means, yes, do it. Okay? So if you're doing the advanced option, you're going to be doing 8 on each side. If you're doing your Superman, you're just doing your Superman until we've finished. Okay? So, in position, guys. Out we go with our first one. And in. So remember, we're not cat stretching in the middle. We're keeping everything at tabletop still. And change. Down we go. Well done, everyone. Well done. Okay, so we're going to roll onto our backs and stretch through our body. And that's us done for the morning. So come on round. So you line on your back again. Leg up into its hamstring stretch. Going to flex that foot for me. You will feel the stretch intensify, so how much you flex and point your foot, entirely up to you. And drop that foot down onto the opposite knee. We come. And we go, let's do it all on the other side. Hamstring stretch. Leg. So let's keep your leg that you're stretching nice and relaxed. And flex for me. And bring that foot down onto the opposite knee. Get up. Relax that down, roll onto one side. Stretch through your quads on your top leg. Bring that foot to the bone. And to keep that leg as level with the rest of the body. Relax that down. Roll on over, guys. I'm going to move to the other side of my mat, but you guys just roll. Let's do the same on the other leg. Come on. Relax that down for me. Gently up we come to a sitting position. Sit however you feel comfortable. We're going to bring our shoulder stretch, arm across the front of the body, working it in with the other arm. And the other side. Coming forward, back stretch. Pushing those hands away from you without actually moving them. Round the back now, hands round the back, shoulder blades together, stretching through the chest. Relax. One arm up, across the side, that stretch, reaching for your ceiling. Lovely stretch down the side of the back and into the obliques. And the other side, up we come. Fantastic. Just one thing left to do, guys. Let's breathe on up and down. Again. Time. And down. Hands together, everybody. Well done.